morning to you and all our viewers. As you're rightly saying, yes, in a late evening press release, market regulator SEBI indeed has said that they are willing to look into the concerns raised by the FPIs. We all know last 48 hours how things have panned out with a lot of back and forth between FPIs and also SEBI coming out with a strong statement day before yesterday. Having said that, clearly the HR Khan committee, which was formed by SEBI, indeed has met FPIs and their representatives and clearly taken on board all the issues being raised by them. Clearly, SEBI has now said that the working group has heard various stakeholders and in consultation with the Ministry of Finance and Government of India, the issues being raised by them would be addressed. Most importantly, they are mentioning that based on the inputs received, SEBI would review the matter and shortly take a holistic view. So clearly, SEBI is willing to take on board the issues or concerns being raised. So now it will all depend on the HR committee report and the recommendations being submitted to SEBI shortly. And after that, yes, indeed, SEBI would come out with that final circular, which would be in implementation from January 1st of 2019. Also, importantly, there are indications that perhaps this would be expedited so that enough time could be given to FPIs after a clarity emerges. And also, there's a SEBI board meet scheduled on September 18. So indeed, the communications are back and government is also being kept in the loop, and we could expect the recommendations of HR committee on FPI concerns being submitted very soon.
Right. Vijay, also just wanted to highlight that, when the meeting took place with Mr. HR Khan, there would have been concerns which have been raised by the FPI. You think that's where a little bit of tweaking can come in rather than the entire change in stance?
Let's understand, Pankaj, the circular is here to stay. It's only about some flexibility being shown or some tweaking, as you're rightly pointing out. Let's please understand that this whole circular is an offshoot of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act amendment that Government of India did. So clearly, to adhere to PMLA is where SEBI came out with its own circular under its jurisdiction, that is the capital market. But having said that, certain issues with regard to NRIs and particularly PIOs or person of Indian origin is where the bone of contention is. And clearly, that is something that with government consultation, the required flexibility or tweaking would happen. But indeed, one thing is clear, the circular when it comes to FPIs and KYCs is here to stay, yes, with some tweaking and addressing the concerns being raised by FPIs.